Chill in the air for his sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Ready, break!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
They sure did. To me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
On second down, Sellers. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Buffalo 18! Trap 50! Trap 50! Panther 11! Panther 11! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They'll drop the throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted it out of gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 14-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throws right side, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Titans at 5-1 here in this early part of the season, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll run again with Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Sellers. And some room to work.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 79 Broncos. Come 19, come 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Drops it underneath to Spiller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On third down, here's Hunt. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Kareem Hunt, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at about the 28. The Charger drive about to get going.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Hold the ready. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They run again with Hunt. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Handoff up the middle. Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 65 Cats. 65. Go street. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
65, 65, nothing, 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 light.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They'll run on 1st down. Sellers, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
18, Pioneers. 79 Broncos.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. On 1st down, Sellers. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And a quick throw here that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. They run right side with Hunt. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Back to throw.
Herbert swings this out for Hunt.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 3 quarters have come and gone. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A give right side now to Hunt. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Hey, check that. Street. Reload. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Cut back team. Read alert. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
60 Eagle. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his big tight end here. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Panther 60. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo from 21 yards away. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Sellers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
County Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check contact. Check contact.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Set, temple, set. Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here we go, set.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Set up. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jaydanosdaddy with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead. The CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and thrown towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Herbert to throw. He's got it. It's Spiller. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Herbert. Buying time to his left. Williams brings it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Herbert. That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Herbert going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator,
And he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. One last throw here for Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, this fan base on a losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, you know, if they tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Tennessee, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.